Welcome to this month's video. Today we're going to be talking about things like this month's field research task and Giratina, the new raid boss, who's pretty cool. To start off, let's talk about the field research task. This month's, starting November 1st, is Shedinja. Hope I said that right. Doesn't seem like I did. Anyway, so he is a Pokemon that we've been hoping for a while. He is the full evolution or even secondary evolution of Nincada. Back in the old standard Game Boy games, he was one that you got by evolving your Nincada into Ninjask, while also having a open slot in the party and having a Ultra Ball or a Pokeball. I don't remember if that was relevant or not, but having an open slot in the party, having a Pokeball at your disposal, and when you evolved your Nincada into Ninjask, you would suddenly get a Shedinja in your party. What's interesting about Shedinja is that it comes with the ability, I believe it's called Wonder Guard, and that means that Shedinja can't be affected by anything other than what would be super effective to it. So, rock type move, I believe also a ghost type move, fire, etc. Anyway, so that being said, we're kind of hoping that this will introduce a new battle system, one that introduces special abilities, which would take a lot of work, but we may be looking at that in the near future. So that being said, again, on November 1st, we're going to be saying goodbye to Suicune and hello to Shedinja. Anyways, with the rest of those field research tasks, it's going to introduce or give us the ability to catch a lot of the bug-type Pokemon. One of them will introduce shiny Caterpie and its evolution line. What I'm assuming is going to happen is that you'll need to catch X amount of bug-type Pokemon, and you'll get a Caterpie encounter, and you may be able to catch a shiny Caterpie. You can also encounter these guys in the wild too, I'm assuming, anyway. Next, we're going to talk about Giratina. Some of the counters that you can use, or the best counters for Giratina, if you have them maxed out and everything, the first one being Rayquaza. Rayquaza is the best dragon counter, being that dragon is super effective against dragon types. And he is the hardest hitter out of all of them, and he can survive for a little bit longer than others. The next one is Salamence. Salamence is right below Rayquaza as far as damage goes, but defensively it's actually a little bit weaker than Dragonite, and that's where Dragonite comes in. He's number 3 against Giratina. He lasts a little bit longer than Salamence, and he's right up there with him, but I don't think that he hits quite as hard as Salamence does. In the 4th spot, we have Tyranitar. Tyranitar, with a combination of Bite and Crunch, gives him a pretty good advantage over Giratina. Dark type moves are super effective against ghost types. That being said, the next we have on the list is actually Mewtwo. Mewtwo actually fits right in between, well, I don't know actually where he fits, to be honest. He is just a very good attacker in general. With a Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball move combination, he is a super heavy hitter. Just in general, that's his best moveset against nearly everything. Mewtwo is the best generalist. But, yeah, so he's pretty good with his Shadow Ball move. Next is Gengar, which I don't necessarily agree with Gengar being such... I mean, he's such a glass cannon. He just doesn't last very long. So, it's debatable whether he is very good against Giratina. As long as he has Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball, I think that he is overall pretty decent. And in the upcoming legendary, well, it used to be legendary, but now it's just a general raid day, it features Gengar. Now, why would we want to go out and raid Gengar for 3 hours? Well, this time around, he is going to know Lick. Lick is comparable, if not better, as a fast move to Shadow Claw. So if you get a Gengar that knows Lick and Shadow Ball, it's actually better than Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball. So that's pretty cool. And you have the opportunity to get Shiny Gengar, which honestly isn't much different, but that's, for you shiny hunters, that's pretty cool. A couple last other announcements that I want to kind of put out there. One, if you are interested in lucky trades or lucky Pokemon themselves, even holding on to them for an extra month or so actually makes the biggest difference. Pokemon that you just catch and trade right then and there, chances are you can go 30 or more trades without getting a single lucky. If you have any questions about that, please post them in the comments. Also, there have been a lot of reports of the golden raspberries being nerfed in raids, so as of right now, you're not going to be getting as many as you originally would. So maybe hold on to those instead of tossing them in gyms like I would usually do. Alright, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye.